As the race for Georgia's next governor heats up for next year's election, some candidates are weighing in on the ongoing government shutdown. Last night, 11 Alive Zach Merchant sat down with Republican Attorney General Carr and candidate for governor, who shared how he handle a shutdown if he were elected.
If you win this race and you become Georgia's governor, what do you think the role of a state governor should be in navigating a federal shutdown for the people of the state that he serves?
Yeah, it continues to get more and more important. And I had 10 years of experience in the Senate working with Johnny Isaacs and working up there on the issues that matter to Georgians. Because if the federal government isn't going to do it, it does fall to the state. Now, there's only so much we can do. There are some programs and some things we just can't pick up the tab for, but you got to be able to work with folks, know who to call, know who to work with, but you want to at least have somebody that knows what they are doing.
You say there are things you can do. Let's talk about them.
Yeah.
There's been some talk in some states about at the state level, states opening up some funds to help at least partially fund SNAP benefits. Is that something you think the governor of Georgia should do?
Well, I think Governor Kemp's right. That's one of those issues. That's a big ticket item. The federal government should do it. But you know what? The Congress needs to get back to work. The federal government needs to open back up. But for example, when we had Hurricane Helene, when we had the tornadoes, the state stepped up, provided relief to those that were suffering most in a way that made the most sense.
So you say Governor Kemp had it right in that it's a big ticket item. In your view, did he have it right on the SNAP benefit issue, that it's not the state's role to help pay for that?
It is not. It is not. That's a federal program, and the state budget isn't the federal budget. We need the federal government to work together. We will partner. We'll do everything that we can. We'll be creative like we were in hurricanes and tornadoes. But there are just some things the federal government's supposed to do. They got to get back to work and do it.
Zach Merchant, 11 Alive News.
Carr will face off against Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones and Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger in the Republican primary. To watch Zach's full interview with Carr, as well as other gubernatorial candidates, you can watch that right now on the 11 Alive Plus app.